President-elect Joe Biden. I know that I told you guys yesterday that it was effectively called by a couple sources, um, and it was basically over yesterday. Whether you want to get into if the media did it for ratings, pushing it a few extra days when they basically knew statistically Biden had won, or if it was just them being extremely cautious because they wanted to make sure that there wasn't something really weird happening in the results. Either way, sorry about that. Trying to get a little bit better lighting angle here, but it's not going to work that well, so I apologize. Um, Either way, point is, today all the major news outlets called it for Joe Biden. Joe Biden will be the next president of the United States come January 2021. Um, oh, I apologize if I am seem a little bit lethargic in this video. I don't mean to. I know it is a very important video, but I just ate an entire pot of macaroni and cheese, and I am not feeling my best right now. So, excuse me. You'll have to excuse um, if I have to take like burp breaks or just generally seem a little sick. But yeah, so Joe Biden has been elected president of the United States. Now, I wanted to make a little bit more of a professional reflections on the race, and who knows, maybe I will do that another day. Maybe not, maybe so. Maybe when every single vote has been counted, and I can draw a little bit better conclusions on what exactly happened. I will do that. There are still millions, question mark, at least hundreds of thousands. I'm pretty sure it's still millions, actually. Millions of votes still need to be counted. Um, Still need to be counted in California, especially. They take forever to count their votes there, just because there's so many people. Um, so yeah, we won't know exactly the margins and everything, but Biden could very easily end up winning by about 7-8 million votes, which you want to get into whether the popular vote should decide the president. I mean, if you had Joe Biden was leading by like 4 million votes a couple days ago, and or about 2 days ago, and like to not even be able to call like who the winner was, it's a little weird, don't you think? But anyway, won't get into that right now. It's just like I guess like some of my takeaways. Um, Shoot, man, I go back to the fact that Donald Trump, so far, the last time I saw, I don't know if I mentioned this in yesterday's vlog or not, but Trump has so far um, expanded his coalition by about 7 million votes. About 7 million more people have voted for him so far in 2020 than did in 2016. Um, and that just solidifies to me that this about 47% of the country, or at least of the voting population, 47% of that is just like hardcore, you know, conservative, and they're not going anywhere. Like, I feel like unless Democrats lean really heavily into um, left economic populism, um, and make the case effectively for like Medicare for all, living wage, um, you know, um, ending outsourcing, that sort of stuff. Unless they really lean heavily into that, I do not see that 47% block moving at all. And then it just comes down to whether Democrats can turn out that that 50 to 53% um, that they're going to need to win the electoral college. Because right now I think you're in the next election, the Democrat will most likely probably win the popular vote again. But unless they get, 51% of the vote, 50.5% of the vote, and win the popular vote by at least, like, you okay? Chew your food. Chew your food. Um, Unless he or she wins the popular vote by like 5 million votes, it's very possible that they don't win the electoral college. So it comes down to, you know more of the country wants to vote for someone like Joe Biden than for someone like Trump. Even Hillary Clinton won the popular vote by over 3 million votes, and she was massively unpopular. So I feel like that just goes to show that, yes, people will vote for the considerable future, I feel like, unless they're just an abysmal Democratic candidate that, like, I don't know, dies a day before the election. I shouldn't even say that, but, like, unless there's just, like, a terrible candidate that, like, I don't know, uh, you know, a week before the election, they find out that they, like stole money from, a like a children's hospital or something like that. Like just crazy scandal. Like, I don't believe that they'll lose the popular vote for a long time. Um, just because that's the way the country, at least um, culturally has shifted, left, and maybe there is a backlash to that. I mean, you see it a little bit today, but or maybe um, it just continues in that direction. Uh, but I mean, could I see another? Trump was basically like an own the libs candidate. Can I see another one of those in 2024 and 2028? Absolutely. And can I see that being popular enough to win the popular vote? Maybe. But I mean, especially if they lean into populism, or at least fake populism. But I don't want to get into too much of the weeds of these too much in the weeds in these videos. I know these have been going on for like 5 days now. Excuse me. Boy, if you don't care about politics, or you know, are sick of hearing it, these last 5 vlogs must have sucked for you. Um, but yeah, so I think maybe tomorrow I'll take a break from it. Um, and maybe once all the votes have been counted, I'll do a reflections video in 2 or 3 weeks. But yeah, work has been going fine. One of my managers was stepping down. I don't think I mentioned that on the vlog. She stepped down. She's going to go work in another department. And one of my friends, the friend actually that, it was actually the friend that kind of gave me a reference to the to get me in, for an interview. She got promoted to the assistant manager position, which is really cool. So yeah, I saw her, congratulated her today. Um, and yeah, I'll miss my assistant manager. She was really helpful. She was probably the one that I worked with the most. Just got scheduled with her, and she was very knowledgeable. Knew almost the whole store. And she only really needed to know electrical, but yeah, she knew everything in electrical. If someone was asking for like where a I don't know, like charcoal grill uh, part was, she would know the aisle, or like where like a hacksaw, she would know like the exact aisle that shit is in, and I'm like, how do you recall that information? And it's just like, wow. And so yeah, I will miss being able to go to her, and and when a guest has a question about some weird thing that I've never heard of, and she's like, "Oh, it's in aisle 120." I'm like, well, okay, whatever. I guess take her word for it. It is very impressive. But also, my friend is also a very knowledgeable, and she, I'm sure, will continue learning, and will be able to help me as well. Um, so yeah, that was cool. I may be getting some more hours heading into like Black Friday season, holiday season, just because there are some missing hours currently because we promoted from within the department, so it's not like we brought someone else in and we still had the exact same number of people. We have lost a person, so we've lost, manpower. So, it's possible I could get like a 10 to 15 hour bump. I've been getting like this week I'm gonna have about 20. Next week I'm gonna have about 20. Um, and boy, if I can get upwards of 30, 35, I will be pretty thrilled. Um, especially heading into Christmas, I would gladly take that. So yeah, I guess that's gonna be about it. Um, that's all I really got for you. I again ate that macaroni and cheese. It was good. I just ate too much, and I had like dinner already. I had bocas and just I overate today. Like it's not even an excuse. I just overate. You know, you do that sometimes, and try and get back into it tomorrow. I feel like I've been losing weight. I know I have. Working, walking around so much, um, and when you're working, it sounds silly, but you have less time to eat in a day. Um, I don't know if you guys get that, but and obviously you can binge eat at night, and that's really bad for you. But like just in general, when you are working, there is less time to eat, and I feel like that has helped me a little bit. And yeah, so I think yeah, I think things are looking pretty good. You know, got my manager told me today that I've been doing good. I got a positive guest referral or positive guest comment. They said I was very helpful. I helped them uh, um, with picking out some ceiling lights, and I guess they were very happy with how I helped them, and yeah, it was nice. My our general manager and one of the front end ladies that works up in the front end complimented me and said good job, and that's always nice to hear. Um, so yeah, today was a good day, and tomorrow I have the day off. So um, yeah, it's cool stuff. Cool stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys had a good day today, and I suppose I will see you back here tomorrow. All right, bye. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Woo! I think I screwed up the melody there a couple times. I hit a couple wrong notes. I haven't listened to "Hail to the Chief" in a little while, but yeah.